Is there a single thing about Matt Gaetz that we don't know at this point? I mean, yes, okay, everybody's waiting for this ethics report to come out. But Kevin McCarthy, the former Speaker of the House, the former leader of the Republican Party, is on record on video in public saying, I got kicked out of the House because this dude wants to have sex with 17-year-olds. We have like Mark Mullen. Do we have that guy, Mark?
We played yesterday.
Oh, we played yesterday. Where the guy, and the old one, right?
Yeah, we played both, yeah.
Where he's like, the guy's walking around with videos of him, you know, of the 17-year-olds he's dating, and talking about, like, you know, he's injecting crushed Viagra, you know, directly into his nutsack. I mean, we have a good notion of who this guy is. Apparently, Trey Gowdy has not been paying that much attention.
Senator Joni Ernst says he's got a lot of work. He's got his work cut out for him. Lisa Murkowski says not a serious candidate. What kind of headwinds is Matt Gaetz looking at?
Well, less now that he resigned from the House. They were getting ready to drop a scathing report on him. House Ethics Committee had been investigating him for a long time for a lot of things. But I'm sure these senators are going to give him a chance. They're going to want to read that ethics report. They're going to want to read the investigative file that the FBI and DOJ accumulated on him when he was under investigation for
deep state
sexual-related crimes. So they're going to want to know all of that. I give the president tremendous credit. John Ratcliffe, Mike Waltz, others, absolute A-plus picks. The more you get to know Pete Hegseth and Tulsi Gabbard, the more you're going to like her. The more you get to know Matt Gaetz, the less you're going to like him. I'm going to be really surprised if he can get confirmed.
Right. And so would I, especially after how we blew up Kevin McCarthy. I had no plan B.
Here's my theory. They're wrong, and everybody is going to go through that Senate. That Donald Trump is saying to those Republican senators, I'm not giving you anyone. None of these are for you. They're all for me. Except for maybe Bobby Kennedy. Who cares? He's going to be a headache anyways. I like the no vaccine thing, but I have friends who make deadly chemicals for a living, so.
It turns out the deadly chemicals people have a lot of money.
I didn't know. When he said get the poisons out of food, I thought just people were putting poison. I didn't realize people were making money off it. So Kennedy can go, but the rest I think are going to stay.
There's all these poisons out there because of government regulations.
Too many regulations. Here is
Tommy Tuberville's here basically saying, let's see what happens if you try to oppose any of these nominees.
Matt Gaetz get the votes in the Senate?
I don't know. You're finding all the swamp creatures coming out right now. Everybody's got an opinion up here, but at the end of the day, President Trump was elected by an enormous vote, and he deserves a team around him that he wants. It's not us to determine that. We've got 53 votes in the Senate. We can confirm with 51. I've already seen where a couple of them says, I'm not voting for him. Wait a minute. You are not the United States of America. You have one vote in the U.S. Senate. You did not get elected president. Vote with President Trump. This is the last chance we're going to have of saving this country. And if you want to get in the way, fine. But we're going to try to get you out of the Senate, too, if you try to do that.
What parts of Trump's agenda?
I mean, none of this I find particularly surprising, I should say. But there is a reason why they vote. Presumably, if there's a reason why they vote to confirm and consent and advise on your nominees, it's because they may decide against it. You get one vote, so you're not allowed to vote in certain ways. I mean, Tommy Tuberville is stupid, but he also, like, I think he's right in this instance. They're not going to vote against Donald Trump. I don't think they will.
I got to think of, you're not America. It's like, I'm a representative that people voted for, though. Like, I guess whatever. Also, I was looking at his salaries as head coaches. Just $2 million every year for, like, you know, multiple years. So dumb, but very paid.
I was going to say, like, though, I'm only encouraged by the fact that he could have misplaced it. Honey, you see my $2 million around here? He also, that's his salary, but you know that he got paid 5 other different ways. No doubt. Hey, Donald Trump has once again told us just how far he's willing to go to get his way. The other day, he suggested the use of military force on Election Day and after against the enemy from within, or known as left-wing Americans. Everyone knows it was his base that stormed the Capitol, but that's not stopping the right from reporting Trump's supporters aren't the ones to worry about. But the great thing about ground news is no matter what article you see first, you're going to get instant access to every other perspective reporting on it. So in there, you will find the truth. Now, we keep working with our longtime sponsors because A, they're independent, B, they're nonpartisan, and C, they're dedicated to exposing any hidden agenda that's influencing the news you consume. This way, you get media literate. You can follow their newsletters or check out their app and their website. Easily stay informed through diverse and credible sources. Plus, for me, my Vantage plan gets me access to features designed to expose opposing narratives that are exclusively circulating in their bubble and also expose me to ones that I may be stuck in a bubble of, my own blind spots. So we all know Trump and his base are only going to ramp up the lies. Go to ground.news/majority or scan my QR code for credible news you can trust and confidently share with others. My viewers get a massive discount on the same top-tier Vantage plan I use every day. With everything at stake, we can't afford not to pay attention. Subscribe today because the fight for democracy doesn't stop after November 5th. It's just getting started.